This video will pop up for you at the absolute perfect time. I know this with my spirit. I know this with my heart. I know this because God just put this on me to release right now. You have got to start working like everything is gonna work out for you, because guess what? Breaking news, it is. God has already worked everything out. In the spirit, everything's worked out, everything's lined up, everything's divinely orchestrated. And if you are going through a difficult time right now, don't stay chained in that reality by not believing how powerful, how good, how glorious God is. When you appreciate that God knows everything, God knows what's best for you, when you appreciate that God is the Almighty and He has a higher plan even when we don't understand it, He gives you the key and you can step through the door to journey on the yellow brick road. I love to use the depiction, the yellow brick road, because from the Wizard of Oz, that's like the little journey, that is the path to the Emerald Kingdom. Well, how I talk about it is the kingdom of heaven. When you're on the yellow brick road, you're on the journey to the kingdom of heaven. And to stay aligned on this path, it's not easy sometimes, because around there's distractions, there's noise from the world, there's the enemy trying to get you off, trying to plant seeds in your mind that, everything's going bad for you, everything's going wrong, nothing's working out. But what you need to simply do is remove the noise, mute the noise, right? And literally focus everything you have on God. I personally love it at this point when the chapter of my life feels quiet. It feels like I'm being hidden, because I know that I'm under construction with Him. And it's like a sacred journey, a sacred part of the process, which is necessary. But nevertheless, even through the spiritual constructions, even through the times in my life where it feels quiet or it feels like I'm alone, I know I'm not, because He is with me. And this is the exact same for you. If your life feels quiet right now, you are under construction, spiritual construction, where He's like deepening your foundations. He's removing, right? He's renovating things that are not meant to be in your life anymore. He's removing things that are not aligned with where He's taking you. But where He's taking you is the Emerald City, or whatever it's called, the Emerald Kingdom, the kingdom of heaven. But that means you've got to release things to stay aligned on the path, right? It's very, very important. Right now, when you see this message, God is calling you to kind of go within yourself, not feed into all the distractions of the world. Just kind of focus on your connection with God and ask God to completely upgrade you, level you up, and position you where you are supposed to be. So right now it feels like a lot of things needs to be released, removed, revamped within your life in order for you to stay aligned in this plan, because I feel like a lot of distraction is going to be happening right now. I feel like an isolation period is necessary, because the isolation period with people ultimately deepens our relationship with God. And this is very, very important. I want to read this message in Scripture as well. Isaiah 43:19. Never lose hope. Just when you think it's over, God will make a way for you. Maybe you've been in your life, maybe you've been dealing with some things, personal things, and you've been just questioning, like, what is going on? I need you to understand that mindset shift, the mindset shift from why is this happening to me to what is this teaching me, what is this calling me to understand, what is the wisdom I'm meant to learn in this, is going to really benefit you, because not every loss in your life is really a loss. Things just need to clear out sometimes in order to align you to things that are really meant to be in your life. Another thing that I want to really call you out on is habits. I feel like as a collective, we need to be more disciplined with habits. and focusing on things that are working for us rather than against us. So not so much Netflix, not so much over-consuming. Don't let too many things in your body which harm you. This can be for food too, but it's also media, all of that stuff. Things that can go in your mind and defile your mind, body and spirit. Purify yourself in this time. Your goals mean nothing if your habits stay the same. So God is calling you in a certain direction. I feel like you have a glimpse of this by now. You have a glimpse of where He's taking you. You're on the road and He's leaving little breadcrumbs. If you don't know where He's taking you, after this video you will start to see see little breadcrumbs that you need to follow. But in order for you to step into this mission, this calling, you have to become the version of you that aligns with it. That is on par with it, because if it's out of balance, it's out of alignment, it will not be able to stick. So you need to evaluate your habits, evaluate your goals, your mindsets, everything. You need to be very, very mindful right now of how you are operating, because how you operate is a glimpse of where you are going. So this is very, very important. If you're not consistent, if you're not disciplined, if you're not acting from faith, then there's something very out of balance spiritually. So that means you've got to deepen your roots with God. Pray every day, talk to God every day. Even in your mundane moments, you need to have a connection with Him, because when you have a connection with Him, you will literally be able to discern what He wants you to do, where He's taking you. The revelations will come at you just like that, in abundance. But you need to be aligned with Him. Because if your vessel is filled up with the world's noise, or the world's opinions, or even stuff from the enemy, because the enemy has definitely his tricks to defile your mind, body and spirit, to disconnect you from God. So you need to literally be mindful that your vessel is purified, because if it's not, God will not be able to use you as a clean vessel. When He uses you as a clean vessel, you are literally just in tune, connected, right? Fully connected. So you're able to discern what's from God, what He's telling you to do, where He's telling you to go. So very, very important. Purify yourself and act in alignment, right? Become the version of you that you need to be, which is in alignment with the mission He's called you for. This is very, very important. Don't lose hope. If right now in your reality you cannot really see what's going on, you don't understand what's going on, my number one tip for you is just connect with God. Right? And if you're like, Estelle, yeah, I'm not going to do that because I need to see proof first. No, seriously. You will receive proof when you connect with God. When you ask the Spirit to come within you and you focus, you actually keep your brain renewed and rewired to God's promises. So you need to renew your mind in God's promises, and your brain will actually look for evidence of that in your life. This is even neuroscience too. Neuroscience. It's the RAS. When your brain is focused on something, it will pick up, it will look and try and detect for evidence of an approval, an agreement, right? So this is very important. I'm going to end this video there because I've said enough. If you enjoyed this word, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.